Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Dychronic here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Destiny 2 weekly reset from November 24th, 2020. This will never get normal. Throughout the entirety of Destiny 2, this thing has been broken, and it's so smooth. But yes, we're going to be talking about in this video everything from the normal Nightfall stuff to Crucible to all the little bits and pieces of Europa and the new stuff that I have learned along the way. First and foremost, this week is going to be double ordeal rewards. If you want to go get yourself some exotics, some enhancement prisms, some ascended shards, some mods, the Nightfall is always the best place to do that, and if you can do Nightfall on the Master difficulty, you're going to get the most benefit. But obviously, it's pretty early in the season to do a bunch of Masters, so Legend seems pretty good as well. Real quick, I just wanted to talk about a couple of new stuff that have actually appeared since the last weekly reset. First and foremost, obviously, there is the new Deepstone Crypt raid. Now, admittedly, I have not yet done this actual raid, but there's going to be a bunch of pinnacle gear, a bunch of new weapons, a Sparrow, a Ghost, the new exotic rocket launcher, so a lot of stuff going on with the Deepstone Crypt. Obviously, it's going to be available all season, probably all year for many years. Go ahead and do this raid to get some cool stuff out of it. On top of that, Varix and Exo had a new mission that allowed you to get through this simulation thing, which gives you a powerful gear, so it's a new powerful gear I still have to add to my list. The Exo Stranger also gives you a new mission, Born in Darkness Part 4, that then leads into the further things. On top of that, the Gunsmith also has a new quest. I've actually already picked up this quest. It's called Lost Lament, that eventually leads to the new exotic sword known as the Lament, where you have to find these 3 Exos, do a couple other things in the steps. I hear that it's pretty quick. I'll be doing that today on my live streams, and that is available as well. Outside of that, I believe everything is the same as last week. Obviously, there's going to be the vendor challenges and the up to 4 powerful gears from Crow here. There's a lot of stuff going on, obviously a lot more than we had at the very start, so make sure you keep your head on a swivel. Oh, and also, Varix actually has new sabotage. As soon as you finish that first simulation agility, came with a new sabotage. My assumption, and I don't know if this is true, but my assumption is every time you finish the simulation agility, you'll get a new sabotage. You may be able to do this on every one of your characters. I've only ever done it once, and repeating it on the same character did not give more sabotage. Moving on with the regular weekly reset, starting up with the Nightfall ordeal. This week it will be the Disgraced, which is kind of questionable because it's been the Disgraced 3 weeks in a row, and they've changed it like a lot. So I'm not sure if it's gonna stay the Disgraced, but if it is, it's going to be the new mission on the Cosmodrome that is basically a replacement for the Omnigul Strike. And as far as getting 100k, I would recommend getting on 1250 Legend difficulty. I have actually completed it on 1250 and I got around 105,000 points, so 1250 seems like a good sweet spot. And again, you do get double ordeal rewards any ordeal that you do. The heroic burn this week will be Arc Cinch, and a lot of things like to line up on Arc. Although, actually, you know what? Reckoning and the Menagerie are also out, so no longer are there going to be some conflicting things. The rotating Crucible playlist this week will be Showdown. I also wanted to mention, I believe Iron Banner is going to be in 2 weeks, so if you wanted to play Iron Banner for those Pinnacle stuff, that will be available in 2 weeks. It's like early December. Obviously, there's nothing new on Gambit, because Gambit sucks! Moving on to the moon stuff today. For the Nightmare Hunts, we have Zydron, we have Tanix, and we have Dominus Gall. Zydron definitely being the easiest, as you can just hide up in the rafters and just shoot him from above. The Garden of Salvation challenge this week will be 0 to 100. This is going to be taking place in the final encounter of the raid, and in this encounter, you have to dunk all 30 motes at a single relay, pretty much back-to-back of each other. So you don't have to do both at the same time, but at a single relay, all 30 have to be dunked pretty much right after each other. There's a special set of strategies. Look this one up. Oh my god. Size doesn't matter, right? Like, god damn, look at you. Alright, moving on to Eververse's inventory. Wanted to show off some of the Bright Dust sections. Personally, I also wanted to show off this trailing pyrotechnics. This is something I'm looking forward to for Bright Dust. Oh baby, that's Titan energy right there. That looks really cool. Got some interesting stuff like that really long and girthy ship right there. We got, ooh, I didn't realize there's little parts that move in here. I don't think the regular thing has these. Does the regular thing have these moving parts? Yeah, it's clear I don't have the weapon yet, but we got some interesting stuff for the Bright Dust purchases. This is obviously just setting a trap, pretty straightforward. You have this new ship, this new Sparrow that's based on Hard Light, an Omulon little fluids here, both here and here. There's also a ghost shell in the other section. You got some flying catch transmit effects, which look like that. You've got the Neo Pop Wave, which is very Neo and Poppy, one of the most visually invasive ornaments on selection just in general. You got some other things like this new hard light shell, very similar to that sparrow we just saw. Again, these shells are all pretty much the same. You just put whatever you want in it, and of course you can get different mods over time. You also have this Star Devil Predator with, oh my god, it spins! Do you see these spinners? Do you see these spinners? Oh my god. I love a good spinner. Look at this! Sorry, I know it's really not that big, but like, look at it spin. Oh, wait, Warbrick. Oh, yeah. Anyways, moving on, Wardcliff Ornament. If you want the Wardcliff Coil to look like this, the sight very specifically on this weapon does change a little bit. Obviously, the sight doesn't matter whatsoever, but I did want to mention it does change based on the ornament. You got this ship here. You got the chest plate for whatever character you're currently on. I'm personally looking for the headpiece because I want that little brush, as you saw over here. I want the brush thing. For the rest of it, you got some things like bye-bye. Do like how it says bye-bye. Oh, I get it. I get it, because it's buy as in like purchase. And okay, never mind. You got some ghost shells, you got some stasis, transmit effect entrances, you've got Vex Invasion, you got the Jade Coin thing going in, you got a couple other things. I personally would recommend getting Amethyst Veil. Looks pretty nice on certain armors, and definitely a lot of weapons. Hard to tell on the Ace of Spades because it is kind of standard colors on most of it because it's not actually supposed to be colored. You got some other new stuff like the Copper brand. Everything else should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, the green one's green, who knew? And finally, for Hawthorne's inventory, showing off her weekly raid challenge and just saying hello to the little bird, listening to her awkward ramblings. For the weekly raid challenge this week, we have the summoning ritual on the Last Wish raid. This is going to be taking place in the second... Aeon, I'm busy! This is going to be taking place in the second encounter of the raid during the Shirochi encounter. And in this... Aeon! And to do this challenge, all you have to do is just not get hit by the regular ball attack from Shirochi. You can get launched, you can get bumped, just don't get hit by her regular ball attack. That has a very weird AoE that hits people when oftentimes it should. This one's a hard one just because it's sometimes unavoidable. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this reset video. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions, concerns, tips, tricks, something I missed. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, come check out my live streams that I have right after these reset videos and my Zerv videos and a couple other times you can see on screen right now. Come check it out. We're going to be playing some Destiny 2. Most likely, we're going to be doing some of that new raid, Deepstone Crypt, so I can finally actually do that and maybe even get a jacket code that I can give out to somebody. I don't know. But anyways, come join us. It's oftentimes open lobbies to come join us in my live streams. And we do have a lot of fun doing push-ups and Obama streams and all that whatnot. So anyways, my name's Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.